Revelation 13 verse 16 to 17. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. This verse from the book of Revelation describes a future scenario where a powerful entity, often interpreted as the Antichrist, enforces a mark on individuals, serving as a means of control over economic transactions. The mark becomes a symbol of allegiance to the beast, and refusal to receive it leads to limitations in buying and selling. This passage raises questions about the nature of personal freedom, loyalty, and the ethical implications of oppressive systems.
Implanted in a person's body. Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over. Can brain scans be used to determine whether a person is inclined toward criminality or violent behavior? You will rule on that.
Yesterday. Neuralink just released a video yesterday, and it's just insane that it won't be long before
someone with a Neuralink device can communicate faster than someone who has a fully functional body, and the goal is to give people superpowers. But a way to think about the Neuralink device is kind of like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch with tiny wires or electrodes. Those tiny wires are implanted in the brain, and they read and write electrical signals. Our first product is telepathy, which enables a person with a Neuralink implant to control their phone or computer just by thinking. And once you can control your phone and computer, you can essentially control almost anything.
Government is awake at this hour. I don't know if anyone in our government is awake at this hour. I know a lot of you guys are old and you go to sleep early, but we are being robbed. Okay? Elon Musk's team has, of course, gained access to the payment system at the U.S. Treasury Department. The Treasury Secretary, who has worked in the Treasury Department for almost 40 years, resigned over differences between Elon wanting to gain access. He said that this is not a political tool. It's never been used as that. It is literally just the payment system that carries out the payments that are approved by Congress and also pays the debts that the United States is obligated to do so. This man is not a government official. He is not an elected official. He has absolutely no rights. First of all, Doge, that's not even a real thing. They just created something. They just created a shell company within the government and told this man that he could run it. He goes everywhere with his son, which we all know why he does that. And I will never forget the clip. And I'm going to play it again because there's too many coincidences here. But this little boy, who is always with his father, told us that they were going to help Donald Trump. They told us that at SpaceX, they secretly do whatever they want. He's done this hostile takeover of our Treasury Department. He's saying that he found lax Treasury payment. There's only select few people who even have access to this system, and he ain't one of them. Now has access to Social Security payments, banking information, who gets probably every government employee, anything and everything that the government has about you. If you've received a payment, your taxes, everything he has access to right now. Why would he need to have access to this database? Why would he actually have to be in it? You're not the person that's executing it. There's only select people in the government that do execute it, and you're not one of them. But I'm going to go ahead and just play this little clip of his little son saying what he was saying. These are too many coincidences. Y'all know how I feel about him and what happened in the last reverend. Yeah, let me run the clip.
You have the general vibe.
Flying space ducks